long time no video filming. I've gone through an actual different whole hair colour since the last time I did like a live stream. I've not been doing live streams as much because obviously I've not been at uni, so I've not been studying like compulsory stuff. I've just sort of been studying what I want to study, like myself. I've been doing astrobiology, haematology, and a couple of like open university courses on like coding and stuff. So I've not been doing like a whole like 4 hours worth of block all at once. I've just sort of been doing it as I want to. Other than that, I've mostly just been at work, playing on the PlayStation or playing on my Switch or reading. So it's been a very entertaining summer. But yes, I went from like purple over my natural hair colour to bleaching it and putting green on, and then we went through a whole trauma of trying to get the green hair colour out. So I bleached my hair 4 times in like the space of about 2 days, and now this is just it with bleach and toner on. I don't know if I'm going to stay this sort of greyy whitey colour because it reminds me of Aziraphale from Good Omens, or whether to dye it. I'm going to leave it for a bit though, because obviously it needs a bit of a trim because it's dead. It doesn't feel too dry, it just is a bit like dry on like the root bits, like all behind where it's short it's really soft still. It's just like this bit, it's a bit like Einstein-esque sort of vibes. So I'm going to leave it for a bit, and then I may put a colour on, I'm not sure. If I do put a colour on, I'm not sure what colour I will put on, because I've still got green left, I've still got purple, and then I've also got a grey, like a proper grey rather than silvery grey, and a ginger, but it's more of an orange than a ginger, because one of my colleagues at work said I'd really suit the ginger, so it's very tempting, because I've always wanted to be a ginger. I do have ginger in my natural hair colour, but it's sort of masked by the dark mousy blondie browny colour, and I really like ginger because it reminds me of Amy from Amy Pond or Amy Williams. So yes, anyway, hair update with that. But this video is going to be a bit of a short one. We had a sort of a sale on, well, it wasn't a sale, it was like a colleague discount for a thank you thing at work last week or 2 weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago. Not sure when I'm going to be uploading this either, so it's probably going to be quite a while ago by the time I'm uploading this. So I thought I would show you what I got. It's not really that much, it's just like little bits of stuff that I've been meaning to get, but I was like, I couldn't justify spending that amount of money on it, especially the bootmarks. They're extortionate, but with the discount and then with my other colleague discount, I just thought, treat myself. So yes, let us get on. Also, what do you think of my top? My mum picked it out last time we went to Manchester Primark. It's a kid's top, but it's sort of like a crop top on me. So I wear like another thing under it so you can see. You can't actually see my stomach, but it's very cute. And I got this necklace from a charity shop. I got this, another black one, a bracelet, another Pride bracelet, and then like the stretchy chokers. Do you know what Jenna Marbles used to always wear? Each of these ones were 50p, and then I got a pack of 12 of the stretchy ones for 50p, so that was amazing. I may do a video and show you all them because I just want to go through the detail of each of them. So yes, that is that. What was I doing? Anyway, onto the books, the actual point of the video, not my outfit. Good. Bye. See you in a minute. So I'll start with the book that's on top. Aliens. So this is sort of because I've been into astrobiology quite a bit recently. I thought it was a suitable purchase. I've been looking at it for ages and I really liked the sort of cover art because it reminds me of the film. Even though I've never watched Alien, it just looks amazing. And I shall read you the blurb. So, do aliens exist? And if they do, what would they look like? Where would they live? Would they be conscious beings? And what would happen if they found us? These are the biggest questions we've ever asked. And here, Professor Jim Carly, sorry for butchering your name, theoretical physicist and host of BBC's Radio 4's The Life Scientific, blasts off in search of answers. Coming with him are Martin Rees, Ian Stewart, Paul Davies, and a crack team of scientists and experts who've made it their life's work to discover the truth. So get ready to visit the ice boulders and hydrocarbon lakes of Saturn's moon Titan, meet the tiny eight-legged critters that could survive in space, and learn about the neuroscience behind beliefs in alien abductions. Along the way, you'll enter the mind of an octopus, work out the probability of us finding an alien civilization, and discover whether quantum computing might hold the secrets to life itself. Lively, curious, and filled with scientific insight fresh from the cutting edge of the galaxy, Aliens is a perfect book for anyone who's ever looked up into the starry sky and wondered, are we alone? So very fitting. I recently got the small introduction to astrobiology and the big introduction to astrobiology by the Open University. I don't have the Open University one with me at the moment. That is at my grandma's, but I do have the small one somewhere, which I'm thinking is very similar to this book. I'm thinking this is going to be like more of a narrative aspect. Do you know like how they do like what's the documentary called? I think it's Alien Worlds on Netflix. I'm thinking this is going to be sort of the same thing, but in book format rather than film format. Show format, whereas the small introductory guide to astrobiology is like sort of like I'd say like a Bengal Laker book, but not really at the same time. It's sort of like a revision guide, but not. It's like an introduction to it and like just telling you about it, not telling you what to remember. Whereas the astrobiology one by the Open University is sort of like a revision guide. I may do a video on the small introductory and the big introductory itself. That's a good idea, actually. I might film this after. I might film that after this. I'll need to go to my grandma's to pick book up. I may film it this evening. May not. May film it tomorrow. Don't know yet. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really excited about this one. Seems really cool. I love the cover. The next one isn't a science-themed book, but should I do all the science-themed ones first? I'll do all the science-themed ones first. So, How to Build a Universe. This is by Professor Brian Cox and Robin Ince and Alexandra Fetchman. Part 1. I think this is based off of a series? I'm not sure. I just thought it was really cool. How to build a universe, because why wouldn't I want to know how to build a universe, to be perfectly honest. So I'll read you the blurb. Praise for the BBC Radio 1 programme The Infinite Monkey Cage, a witty and irreverent look at the world according to science by The Independent. Praise for Professor Brian Cox. Cox's romantical, lyrical approach to astrophysics all adds up to an experience that feels less like homework and more like having a story told to you. Really good story too, The Guardian. He bridges the gap between our childish sense of wonder and a rather more professional grasp of the scale of things. The Independent again. Engaging, ambitious and creative. The Guardian. Professor Cox shows us the cosmos as we have never seen it before, a place full of the most bizarre, wonderful natural phenomena. Sunday Express. Praise for Robin Ince, bursting with energy and ideas. The Times. Is there a blurb somewhere? Yes. So, disclaimer, we take no responsibility for any household damage or existential crises should your universe lead to sentient life perpetually complaining of the confusion of existence. The Infinite Monkey's Cage, the legendary BBC Radio 4 programme, brings you the irreverent celebration of scientific marvels. Join us through a hectic leap through the grand and bizarre ideas conjured up by humans' imaginations, from dark matter to consciousness via neutrions and earthworms. Professor Brian Cox and Robin Ince muse on multifaceted subjects involved in building a universe with pearls of wisdom from leading scientists and comedians peppered throughout. Covering billions of concepts and conundrums, they tackle everything from the Big Bang to parallel universes, fierce creatures to extraterrestrial life, brain science to artificial intelligence. How to Build a Universe is an illuminating and inspirational celebration of science, sometimes silly, sometimes astounding, and very occasionally facetious. You can tell why I didn't pass my English very well. So yeah, that seemed very cool. Whoa, that should have been £20. I didn't pay £20 for it. I think it was on sale already, and then I got the discount on it, so I think it was about £3. I'm not sure. More expensive than the book cycle, but it's a brand new book, so you can expect. So I've had to get this because it was a Universe one by Brian Cox, and Brian Cox is amazing. And he was one of the first science books that I ever owned. So I still have the 2 science books I ever owned, and my granddad got me them from WHSmith's. So it's the Encyclopedia Year by Year, well, Science Encyclopedia Year by Year, which is the green one, which is at the very end. That one. That one. And then the other one, which you can't see here, I'm just moving the light because I look like a ghost, is Professor Brian Cox Human Universe. They're still selling that in Smith's, apart from it's on sale now for like £8, and I'm sure my granddad did not pay £8 for that book. Yeah, so they're the first ever books that I got. They're the ones that really got me into physics and what made me want to go into something spacey biology now. So yeah, I'm really excited for that one. It's hardback as well, so I'm very happy. I've not actually looked at what the book itself looks like. Oh, it's just a generic black book. Oh, it's embossed, I think. It's not wording, it's engraved in, and it's got a spaceship. So yes, that one. Now on to my last book, which isn't a science themed book, so I had to get it. You Will Get Through This Night by Daniel Howell. So I was going to order the pre-release one where they were the signed ones, but I couldn't justify spending that amount of money on it. And then it came into Smith's and it was in the hardback bestsellers section, and I've been looking at it for about a week before, and I was going to buy it, and then I heard about the sale coming on, so I thought I'd do it. So this is A Practical Mental Health Guide by Dan Howell. As you may know, Danny's not on fire, but now he's just called Daniel Howell on YouTube and on Twitter and on every other social media. So I do struggle with my mental health, anxiety and all that type of stuff, and these types of things never help me, but I thought, considering I love Dan so much, I'd give it a go of trying to see if it'd do anything for me. Also, it's in 2 of my favourite colours, 3 favourite colours, because yellow, black, purple's the other one. So the aesthetic fits the room. So let me read you the blurb. Mental health is something we all have, but not enough of us understand. In this nonsense guide, Daniel Howell, with his signature self-deprecation and dark humour, shows his personal struggles with depression and anxiety. In consultation with a qualified psychologist, he explores how our minds work, why we think and feel the way we do, and most importantly, what we can do about it. This night, learn how to manage your thoughts and feelings in tough times. Tomorrow, change your everyday habits to be healthier and happier. The days after that, understand your behaviour and how to treat yourself with compassion to tackle life's challenges. Honest, heartfelt and hilarious, this book lets you know that even in your darkest times, you can be your own light. You will get through this night. It's so cute. There's also a really cool bit in it that's the anxiety equation, which I think if I ever get a tattoo, I may get that one. I don't know what page it's on there. Oh, there. So, anxiety about outcome equals likelihood times awesomeness divided by cope plus rescue. There. So yeah, it seems really... It's a big font as well, which I always appreciate. It's a really cool layout. and I just can't wait to give it a bit of a read, see if there's anything I can take from it. Again, these types of things never work for me. Like all the anxiety apps and like Calm and stuff like that. I just can't do it. I don't know why. I have issues. So I'll try it, see if it helps. Hopefully it will. Thank you, Dan, if it does. If not, thank you anyway. So yeah, I love this book. Don't worry, I have actually wiped them all over because I'm paranoid. So they were the books. Perfect, brilliant, can't wait to start reading. I can now start reading them because I've shown you. I didn't want to start reading them in case I like creased them or whatever, because they're my children. But now on to the bookmarks, which were expensive but weren't expensive because of the discount, but still sort of were expensive because I sort of like basically paid full price that you would pay somewhere else for a bookmark without having them on sale. But I needed to get them before they disappeared. So there were 3 variations of the bookmark. I didn't like one of them, full stop, and then I couldn't pick between the other 2, so I bought both of them. So I'll show you the first one. Bookmark from Outer Space. It is like a silver spaceship, and you can see like a little cow being abducted there. I think it's just standard plastic with like the little cow tipped up. And I just loved them. They were just so cool. Like, who would think about something like that? I don't know. But there you go. So that is the silver one. It's got like a blue line around the saucer bit, and then obviously like black little windows, we may call them. That's that one. Focus. I still don't have a ring light as well, so I apologise for the terrible focusing this entire video. I've been out of the game for a while. Don't judge me. And then the next one was a little red one. I've never seen a red spaceship before, really. I don't think. Well, I've never known that I've seen a spaceship before, but I've never seen like red spaceships in like documentaries or anything really before. I'm assuming it's sort of like a retro type of one because it is very cute. Look at the shape of it. I just find that adorable. So yes, that's a very cute one. Again, it's got the same cow, just copy and pasted and plopped on the little plastic bit. The other one was the gold one, but I've never seen or heard of there being a gold spaceship before, and it looks a little bit tacky and fake. Not that these look real anyway, but I just wasn't so over keen on it, so I chose not to purchase it. And I purchased these 2 instead. So, very cute. I've only just noticed they do have different, even though they're from the same collection, they have different outer packaging. Maybe one's newer than the other. I'm not sure. But cool! Love them! Can't wait to start using them. I will not lose them. I tend to lose bookmarks. But that's only because I usually have the paper ones, so it's like they rip and stuff and slip out. These won't. I'll make sure of it. So yeah, that was my book haul, small book haul. Let me know if you enjoy book haul videos, because I've been going to the book cycle a lot, so I have a lot of books that I can show you that I got recently. So yes, thank you. Also let me know what you think about doing the astrobiology books. I may just do them anyway, just to give them a review for you, for anyone who's interested in astrobiology. I am going to do a video on what I'm interested in at the moment. So like, I see whenever you search up space and biology, all that comes up is astrobiology, but I don't really want to go into like geology and stuff like that, because I don't know, I'm just not that into it. I'm more into physical. That's why I did the biomedical sciences as my original degree, and then I swapped it to biology just because of paranoia. But there are some, like, it's all based in America though, like for NASA. It's like space life science and extraterrestrial life science. And there's like, I can't find that much over here to do it, apart from there's bioastronautics. But that's more, it's not like, it's more like, I don't know how to explain it. it's not like life science. Like, I really want to go into, this is very specific, so I was always interested in synthetic blood and like artificial blood substitutes and all that type of stuff. That's what I did my EPQ on, so I would love to like sort of research into either blood storage or how to do blood transfusions in like space exploration. So like when you're in however many years that it ends up happening, whenever we do like a Mars mission, how are we planning on storing blood to transport with astronauts just in case one of them experiences a hemorrhage or an injury of some sort that causes blood loss, and you're like, oh my god, we don't have any blood, or all the blood that they've stored because they've been there 25 years they can't use anymore, or for some reason radioactive mutations that occur, well, mutagenic agents that attack them when it's not really attack them but affect them when they're travelling through outer space, causes mutations maybe in the blood. How are we planning on doing a blood transfusion with them if it just rejects it straight away and then just causes more issues? So could we think of something that could help that? Would be useful for astronauts and both on planet Earth, because in the news recently they have been doing they've restarted the plasma donations, which is very cool. I would love to be a blood or plasma donor, but I don't weigh enough. Issues. So yeah, I'm really interested in that, and it's such like a niche topic. I can't find it anywhere. There's like, I found one journal on it, and it's like, okay, how can I find, what can I search to find somewhere that would do this type of thing? And it's so hard. But yeah, it's basically, because whenever you search up like space medicine as well, it's all for doctors, and I don't want to be like the one to administer it and like look at astronaut physiology. I want to be the one who thinks of how to make it, if that makes sense, possibly, or research as to how to make it, not be the one to make it. I don't know. I'm rambling now, I apologise. That's for a separate video. I may do that soon. So, peace. Don't know what hair colour I'll be next time you see me. Bye!